Okay, so this segment is going to be about soccer, as American call it. We call it football. Okay, we find it sometimes insulting that Americans they call it soccer because football is the appropriate term. Okay, so let's talk about Manchester United and the story that I'm going to tell is very important in the sense that important in my life. When I was growing up, I believe the first time I watched a European club that was in Champions League when Manchester United playing against another team, and they were able to score two goals at the last minute. I think a lot of fans they remember, that game. I was little at the time, and I was watching, and at the time it was really impactful. You know, it shaped a lot of uh, my childhood as a football player, football lover. I also play and also watch Premier League on a daily basis. And there's a lot of talks about Manchester United right now, and it's been quite a while. Manchester United has been performing very poorly, very inconsistent, right? You can see their game. It's not, there is no fluidity, right? There is no finesse to it. It's very inconsistent. All of, the players are all over the place. There is not that cohesion, right? And it's unfortunate. They keep changing, uh, they keep changing coaches, right? They keep changing managers, and they think that's going to solve the issue. This is not going to solve the issue, unfortunately. How many managers will you change, you know, for you to believe that this is not the solution? Okay. The solution is not bringing a new manager. It's not going to work because we have done it so far. Uh, I mean, that I can remember, in the last 3 years or maybe 4 years, and expecting a solution from that's not going to work. And I would encourage Bruno Fernandez, uh, Bruno Fernandez to leave he uh, before he breaks his back by carrying Manchester United. Okay, he's the only player that's really consistent. He's one of the highest skilled player in the entire world. And unfortunately, if he keeps staying in Manchester United, he's gonna he's going to be disappointed. Okay, at this point, he's carrying Manchester United, and the Manchester United is the team that he cannot carry anymore. And I don't know what's going on with Rashford. Rashford, the guy is like he's not motivated anymore. I don't know what is the fire, right? The love of football. What happened? Okay, the fire, the love, the passion. He's just showing up like an employee that doesn't want to work. What is this? It doesn't show, right? It's not in the result. He seems to be he's defeated. That's why I don't like when there's a lot of hype about a player, especially in soccer, in football, right? I'm gonna keep saying football for the respect for of the game, and they're not offending my football fans. Okay, so what is that fire? So the reason I don't like when they do a lot of hype, like documentary, here and there, about a player that just coming up. Okay, the player is 20, and you're making documentary about him. What is this? or 25. The player hasn't achieved anything. Okay. Let the person grow. Okay. Have a discourse. Then at some point, we will judge him based on on the course that he's been running. And a few moments of brilliance, right? And for somehow he's the best player. No, stop doing that. There's a documentary about a Pulisic, right? On the US city, on the US TVs. I'm not gonna watch that. I don't think Pulisic, the game of Pulisic, convinced me that he's a one of the great players. Not yet. It's not yet. It's not there yet. Okay. I would watch Mama Salah's performance because he has been proven. He has been consistent. Okay. I would probably watch Iniesta. I would probably watch Ronaldo. I would probably watch Messi. So you have to let players to mature, to come into maturity, and to really prove themselves on the world stage before rushing into doing documentaries about them, hyping them, and then they crash. Right? So this is what's been going on. In the Rashford is that's one example of a player that overrated, and we've been expecting from him, right? But he can't deliver because he's been hyped. Moments of brilliance, inconsistency. That's not how you play. You play like Bruno Fernandes, a consistent player. Okay, one of the best player in the entire world. Very consistent, a midfielder. This is what you need. You don't need a moment of brilliance. And unfortunately, Manchester United has become a graveyard for great players. Right? I don't know what happened to the midfielder. What's his name? The Brazilian. I forgot his name. He could have been a great player, but I don't know. Right now, he's just lost. He can't even make the team. Okay. So let the player mature enough, then we can really do some documentary about them. And so Rashford, no passion, right? There is no passion. He's just showing up as an employee that doesn't like his job, that works in McDonald's, right? So I mean, because we know the potential, right? We know what he could, what kind of play he can do. And we are disappointed that he's not performing, inconsistent. There is no fire in the belly. What happened to that? Okay. And Manchester United, because we know that it's been a great team, right? And that's why we are very disappointed. We are disappointed that they are not performing. They are performing poorly for the last, I don't know when, 5 years or 6 years. This is unbelievable. A team that, they become so bad, so I am excited to watch them, right? And then then I'll be very disappointed because I'm rooting for them. I'm not, I'm rooting for them, even though they are not the main team. Okay, my team is Liverpool. I like winners. I don't like losers. Okay, my team is Liverpool. For those who are watching, I like winners. Those who can win. So but I'm still like to watch their game. And then I realized that I would be disappointed again. Why do I need to put myself through this? Okay, why do I need to put myself through this frustration? Okay, people talk about, oh, you need to change this, you need to change this. No, I think the team has my prescription is the team, they need to change it completely and they rebuild the team. I mean, they have to do that because right now it's not working. It's completely misalignment of the players. They don't have a cohesion. They don't have a synchronicity. Synchronicity. Yeah, they don't have synchronicity, cohesion. It's a complete disaster. And you see the managers praying as if God will nothing else to do than respond to your prayers, right? Okay, come on. What is this? What is this? It's not working. It needs to be changed, and they need to completely destroy it. Maybe sell out all the players and bring new players because this is not working. Okay, so there are some potential, right? Like players, some individuals. Oh, speaking of our potential individual players, Anthony, don't you love, don't you hate how disappointing that is? What a disappointment. Anthony was the left winger. I've never seen a weak, okay, and a weak lefty left player in my entire world. He can't score nothing. This player is so mediocre, and he was, I don't know, worth for how many millions? A lot of millions to buy it. Like Pepe, right? When Pepe, he was bought by Arsenal, 80 million. What a disappointment. I don't know. Sometimes the players, they don't. It feels like the players, they don't understand, they don't comprehend the potential that they have. Okay, we know Pepe, right? Pepe is a left winger, very skillful, but he's just a moment of brilliance, no consistency. Okay, he's like those players. You feel like the game that you go and play with your friends for the sake of you know uh, fun, for fun. That's what we play today. So on the weekend, oh, let's go play. Sometimes you see players they're very, they show their skills, right? But they never made it, right? So it's exactly the same. They never made to a big team, but they want to prove themselves between the amateurs. It feels like that, and that we believe they have more potential. That's why we are very frustrated. Anthony is a disaster, right? I don't know. They need to put him on the bench or sell him somewhere. He's not going to make it. I don't know how even they were able to make that decision. This player has the worst left skill that I ever, the worst left feet that I ever seen. He can he cannot hit the ball. He cannot score. A forward that cannot score. is a waste of time and money. Okay. So I mean, yeah, Ganacho. I guess Ganacho is there is a yeah, there is a potential there, Ganacho. But the reality is the whole team needs to be destroyed and completely rebuilt. It's not working. It's a complete disaster. Okay. So these are my few thoughts about Manchester United. If you have comments, leave them below.